Hey, Coach Joss here for another 10-minute video. This is all possible because of Amona and their partnership. This is happening all year long. Today we're going to be doing an upper body mobility. Again, only 10 minutes long. Feel free to do another round if you feel like it feels really good. But before we get started, make sure that you get clearance from your doctor or surgeon before doing this. It is crucial you do this because of it being upper mobility. We want to make sure that you are completely cleared. So whether that's 6 weeks or 5 months, we need to make sure you're good to go. So we're going to get straight into it. Okay, so for this first one, we're just going into a normal child's pose, and then we're going to be moving from right to left. So go ahead and widen those knees. You can even go wider than your mat if you'd like, but just make sure that you leave a little bit of space for you to move around. I want you to walk over to your left now. You're going to feel that a little bit more on your right side, your lats. Take nice deep breaths while you're in this. Let's walk over to the right. Trying to push your head through at the same time. Awesome. All right, bringing those arms up. We're into cat-cow. So breathing in and then breathing out as you push your low back towards the ceiling. Good. And this is going to be a little bit different because each position we're going to hold for a little bit longer. So dropping that pelvis and then pushing your low back towards the ceiling. Good. Repeat that motion again. Drop the belly, drop the pelvis, look up towards the ceiling. And then nice and controlled, push low back and upper back towards the ceiling. One more time. Good. Breathe out and push. Awesome. All right, so we're going to go into a thread the needle. This is similar to what we just did with that child's pose, except for we are going to bring that right hand up. You're going to take a nice deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to drive that arm through, drop your ear to the ground. Take one nice deep breath here, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. All right, come out of that, kind of going home base to that cat-cow position. Take a nice deep breath in, open up, and then thread that needle all the way through. Drop the ear if it feels comfortable. If that feels like it's too much, you can use a yoga blocks or raised a little bit higher. Good, one deep breath, and then we're meeting back in cat-cow. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do that one more time on each side. So take a nice deep breath in, twist that right arm up, and breathe out. Thread the needle, head to the ground. Meet back in the middle. Nice deep breath in, bring that left arm up, and then all the way through, threading the needle, ear to the ground. Or yoga block, whatever feels most comfortable. Once you've taken that nice deep breath, back in cat-cow position again. Okay, so for a little bit of a T-spine twist, equipment, I should have said this in the beginning. If you have a yoga block, a pillow, a foam roller, then great. You can also always pause the video, go grab this equipment. So I'm going to have you bring your ear you can also do this on the ground, on the foam roller. You're going to take a nice deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to twist open. You can either go goalpost arm or straighten the arm. The biggest thing is keeping those knees together. Good, we're going to do that one more time on this side. Take a nice deep breath in, and breathe out as you're twisting. Good, again, goalpost or straight arm. Knees are held down. Fantastic. All right, we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to flip for you guys. All right, so now we're twisting to the right. So knees together, hands together. Take a nice deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, you twist. You may even experience a little crack in that lower back. Don't be alarmed. It's usually just cavitation. A little bit of an air release. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in and let it out as you twist again. Again, we can go goalpost arm or straight arm, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Amazing. So slowly come out of that one. And by come out of it, I actually mean stay in here. That was my mistake. So you are going 90 degrees. This one's a little bit different than normal. So it's called a sleeper stretch. We're going to put our arm at 90 degrees. You're going to only do this a few times. So what you're doing is pushing down very lightly. You're going to feel a nice stretch in your rotator cuff. Bring the arm back to 90 degrees and then work your way down again. We're only holding it for a second or two, then backing off. A more advanced version of this is pushing down with the top hand and then also pushing up with that bottom hand. Good. Let's try the other side. Okay. Head down 90 degrees with that right arm or whatever arm you're starting with and lightly pressing. Every arm might be different. And if you're curious as to where your arm should be, it's honestly dependent on your sport that you like doing. So if you like doing upper body sports, goal should be almost touching the ground. Let's do that one more time. Good, and I climb, so this is really tight. Post-mastectomy, this just tightened up even more than normal. Good, come out of that. So something to work on definitely. If this feels good, definitely do more rounds of this. If you have a dog leash, a yoga strap, any of the above, you could even use a towel for this. I'm going to flip around so you can see what's kind of going on. So I like also sometimes sitting on a yoga block or a foam roller. What I'm going to do is grab the strap on the top and then we're going to grab from the bottom and pull down, right? So you can watch the top arm get pulled down a little bit and you're going to feel this all along that tricep. Good. So hang out here for 2 to 3 breaths. I'll let you determine what feels best. And however much pressure you want to grab, you can even grab low if you haven't done this in a bit. Take one more deep breath. Good, super tall posture. And let's go ahead and switch sides. So if you have a strap like me, I have a little handle right here. So I'm going to grab that top handle. If you don't have this, that is okay. If it's a dog leash, you can definitely use that handle. Just a little bit easier to grip. So now I'm going to pull down, and again, 2 to 3 breaths here. Good. Nice and tall. Keep pulling down. Take another deep breath in, and let it out. Awesome. Slowly release that. Let's get some shoulder rolls. Rock the head side to side. And if you were sitting on a block or foam roller, you can go ahead and move that out of the way. All right, so we're going to go into a downward dog. And what I love about how I do this is I'm going to alternate my heels too as I'm in the down dog. While I'm alternating, I'm also going to push my chest through. If you have yoga blocks, having a little bit of a raised surface, I'm not going to necessarily do it on this foam roller because that's going to make it harder, but notice it gives me a little bit of height. The yoga blocks are nice because then you don't have so much pressure on your hands and your shoulders. So when I press my heel down, I'm also pushing my chest through. Good. Push the heel down, press the chest through. Now try adding a breath in. Take a nice deep breath in and then let it out as you push the heel and your chest through. Let's do that on the other one. Nice deep breath in, kind of into a plank. And then push chest and heel through. Awesome. Okay, so back to a normal child's pose. And for the child's pose, if you have that yoga block or the foam roller, then I actually want you to put your head on it, which feels so good. So get nice and wide with your knees, position your head, and push your chest through. So when we're doing this child pose version, I want you to put a little bit of pressure into your forehead. Good. Let the chest drop through a little bit. Amazing. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it out. Good. One more deep breath in. And let it out. Amazing. If you want to hang out here longer, you are completely welcome to. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining, and just keep following along for more of these exercises.